They almost kissed. They almost kissed. They almost kissed. No, they almost kissed. Okay. Oh, so cute. Okay. They were just walking around like the lake, and it was freezing cold. And, I mean, they were in Pennsylvania, so duh. And, which I've been to Pennsylvania, it gets really, really, really cold. Like, Southerners do not know what to do with that kind of cold. Like, it just is, it's different. It just hits different. But anyway, they were just walking around the lake, and she was like, you know, holding herself, like rubbing her hands and all that stuff. He's like, "Are you cold?" She's like, "A little. I forgot my gloves." And he's like, "Lucky for you, I brought a pair." And she's like, "Don't you need them?" As she was putting them on, which I would have done that too. So that's funny. It's like, hey, I'm not gonna wait for you to answer. I'm just gonna put them on because my hands are freezing. So you'll be fine. Well, I mean, he's a grown man. If he offered them to you, and that means he already thought it through. So he's fine. But also, like, anyway, they were doing that, and then they had a moment, and they were like standing face to face. Apparently he's like 6'4". Which I figured he was like over 6 feet, but I didn't know. I didn't know if he was I thought right at 6 feet maybe, but apparently it's 6'4". So I'm like, okay. So he's like towering over her, whatever, looking to her deep brown eyes and all this stuff, and her chestnut hair and all this stuff as it, you know, frames her face and all that stuff. And he's like, "Good thing my hands are in my pockets, otherwise I would want to kiss you right now." And I'm like, but you could though. I'd be totally fine with that. Like, you could though. But I admire his patience and all that stuff. And also he's talking about like this, you know, that silence. He hates silence, you know. And I'm like, yeah, I get it. I hated silence too. My past and, you know, all that stuff. I hated silence. Scared the crap out of me. Mostly because silence meant silent treatment and all that stuff. So I hated that. But he's like, with Jules, it's a good kind of silence, like comfortable kind of silence. He's not spiraling or whatever, and that's how it should be. You know, that's how it should be with people. Okay, or with that one person, especially because Jules knows what that's like. So that's how it should be. We should all have a safe haven like that. I mean, not just in Christ, but in like a physical, like, friend or family member, you know? So, but they almost kissed.